Well, hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Le Mans Grand Prix. In this race, as always in this 24 lap championship. Welcome back again to the series. Anyone who watches re-uploaded, thank you very much. You have a nice day, and I hope I survive for the rest of this race. Here we have the qualifying, the grid for the start of this race. And after qualifying, I discovered that I had more pace than I ever had. I think I even had potential to do even my new best record, even from time trial. I was getting better and better by every lap. I thought we were gonna have rain, but thankfully not. This race, at least for now, it seems that it's gonna be a dry race. But as you can see, the temperatures, we have low wind, 11 degrees Celsius in the weather, and 9 degrees on track, which is fine. 9 degrees, I think it's still fine. It could be worse. We had worse situations, like for example on Spa and other tracks, but this weather I think is gonna get just better and better and better. It's a 24 lap, as the title of the championship says, and as it always says. Some tracks are shorter, other tracks are longer, and that depends on the length of the race. This race is going to be at around 1 hour and a half, or something like that. We're going to start the race in 10 minutes, or even less, just to be on the mark. But yeah, around 1 hour and 40 minutes is what it should be around the finish to the checkered flag. As always, my major objective is to survive the whole race and finish the race, just going through the checkered flag. Last few times I wasn't lucky enough. What happened in the rain? Well, we're just gonna go through that. What happened on Austria? Kind of the same. I lost control. I have no way to save that. I just was a passenger as the rain was just getting progressively heavier and heavier. And as I just learned in this simulator in Automobilista, some certain parts of the track are wetter than others when there's rain. So maybe that catches me by surprise in some braking points, as well as that it can happen here. The Circuit de Le Mans, it's very long, very big. It is huge, and if it starts raining at some point of the race, because there's almost 2 hours of race, which it could happen because this is set to dynamic random weather, so I don't even know what is going to happen the next 20 minutes. It might get cloudy, it might get drizzly, might be not worth it to pit because the drizzle is just going to last like 5 minutes. Who knows? I have no idea. No one has an idea, and that's really cool about this kind of simulation that I like to put to challenge up to myself. The simulator right now is at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and we are about to settle a two-stop, 3 stints basically, 3 stints race, 2-stop. We're gonna start with around 9 laps of fuel. I'm always gonna pit for 9 laps of fuel, so I'm gonna do a 8-8-8 stints of 8 laps, but I'm just gonna be just in case, always gonna add a little bit more of fuel that will just reach up to the 9 liters. But if I am all the time with the heavy fuel, impulse, who knows in the main straights how much fuel I gonna be burning. So we will see. That's why I'm gonna try to go safe. I'm gonna try to have one more lap of fuel just to have some room in the strategy. If I see that the tires can last one more lap or something like that, I can just extend the stint for one more lap. So who knows if in the second stint I'm gonna do 1 lap longer, then to make the last stint 7 laps, so it's 1 lap less, maybe less fuel to put on, or even less tire to take care of. It's gonna be a journey. That's why it's so crazy, and that's what's so good about racing in general. It always can happen. Anything can happen. Like for example, the pole sitter in hypercar categories, the AMR, which is actually the blue car that it's not being even barely competing for almost anything for this championship so far. It's in the AI, it's just trying to have their own categories fights and stuff. It's really interesting that this hypercar from Aston Martin, it's on pole position. That is actually very interesting from that side, as we have seen some of the AI competing to each other, and we know how the things are going through and how this stuff is going to. Now we're having GT3. I'm in the second row of the grid. just right behind the Chevy Chevrolet, the green one, which is very high contender, as well as Ilya Maliev with the Audi R8, another great contender. And then the guys from behind, like for example the BMW is always in the back, the McLarens thankfully are in their back, which in Austria they were actually they had a lot of pace, they had a very good race, the McLaren cars in Red Bull Ring. But yeah, the yellow Chevy Chevrolet in pole position, and we have the Ilya Maliev with the Audi in second position, Dom Lovric in third position, me myself, Shinku in fourth position, then Rob Thompson with an Audi, then the Chevy Chevrolet Lazio Medina, Dan Richards with the Lamborghini, the green Lamborghini, the only Lamborghini in the GT3 category. We got Giancarlo Rampanelli. These made-up names are amazing. With the McLaren, with the red McLaren, and then with the orange McLaren, we have Thiago Ezequiel. And of course, as always, in the last position is the BMW M4, Alexander Mabutuski. But yeah, from the hypercar category, we have the AMR hypercar in pole position. As I said, something very strange from Gerger Bondi. Normally a car that it's on the back. This time it's literally on the front, so that's really great. Then we have Lee Charlie with the Lamborghini. We have the second AMR hypercar, Dave Stevenson. They probably had a very qualified session. I don't know how this happened, but they had a very good qualified session. The Lamborghini Jose Lopez, one of the championship favorites, is in fourth position. Carlos Gonzalez with the Alpine is also there in a very stage position. They normally are not so up. Then we got Lars Hermann in the Cadillac V-Series red Cadillac hypercar. And we have Todd Norbury with the Porsche right there in the middle of the pack. We have Otso Alati with the blue Cadillac, just sitting in front of Pavel Koskin with the BMW M Hybrid hypercar. And then with us, last but not least, Renato Simeoni with the Alpine A424 with the blue Alpine, sitting in last position in the hypercar category. This is going to be a very long race. It's going to be, as I said, around 2 hours. I'm just going to have the microphone off for this session. I'm going to try to focus. I'm going to try to not really put too much out of the concentration that I should have, because this race I actually want to finish it. It's a race that this is a paid DLC map that I always wanted to race. I have raced here before, I've done things, but this is the first time ever on the channel that I'm going to do this race with this length, and it's one of my favorite stops in this calendar for this season in this championship. So I am really excited to do this race. I am really looking forward for a good result. If I am not going to have a good result, then I hope to finish the race. If I crash into the wall, then I'm going to go cry in bed. So I'm going to put my gloves on, going to drink some water, going to get ready. As always, we're going to have a rolling start procedure, and hopefully I don't get too hot. So I got remember, I have to really remember, because I have no race engineer, I have no chat to help me, I have no one to, to be around with. So what I'm going to do is actually text on the chat on the live stream, and I'm going to put lap 8, and then I'm going to put lap 16 here on the chat. I'm going to put this already in the chat, so when I look at it, it's just to remember, because it's very hard sometimes to remember this kind of things in the middle of the action. So yeah, I'm going to just type that on the chat on the live stream. Lap 8, lap 16, I got to pit, and I got to go in, change tires. The strategy is all set. I'm going to just one last check for the pit strategy. We got here 8 laps, no, 9 laps, 77 liters, alright. Yeah, good check. Automatic by weather, I just set this in case it starts raining and I have no time to use the crosses in my steering wheel to put on the right tires, depending if it's gonna rain or not. So okay, let's check. 24 lap GT3 category strategy on, 77 laps of fuel on, and we have 77 laps of fuel on. Let's check on the setup. Traction control 7 just in case, because I'm gonna have very cold tires at the start of the race. This is a tire killer, and as well a no gripper, even more for an Audi R8. I really like this car, but sometimes it's very challenging. But I'm gonna get just suited on. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna come on, man, wake up. I gotta wake up. I just had my second coffee, and I hope this actually works for the rest of the race. There's one last thing. This is something that I normally don't say in the channel. I am nerfed in real life. I am under 2 medications at the moment, but currently Currently I'm into medications, but normally I'm in one, which is already nerfing me a lot, my brain capacity, my brain reaction. So every time I race and everything, it's more like like getting better and better. Obviously not only just racing, but also from all my capabilities that I can do with my nerfed brain activity. I am actually debuffed with my medications. My brain's not like any other current normal person, right? I I am more sleepy, I am less reactive, and right now for me, as you can see, I'm not talking like I normally do in other live streams because, as I said, right now I'm with another medication that I am currently with. But I have been delaying this race for 2 weeks now, and I really want to do it. So here we go. We're gonna do 24 lap of Le Mans. Thank you for everyone for watching, and let's go. I'm just gonna put some music just to put the cherry on top and get hyped for the start of the race. So once the song finishes, that's when my commentary will come back again. So let's get ready, and here we go, brother. Here we go. Wait. My steering wheel is not working. Problems of the live stream, people. Problems of the live stream. Let me see. That's my steering wheel. Hello? Yeah, my Logitech is on. Alright, let's hope it works now. Alright. This is for real now. Here we go. It's not working. Wait. It's not working. My steering wheel is not working. Controls. Yeah, why it's not working? Let's fucking go. It's not working. What? What is going on? I'm gonna restart the game. What is going on? What is going on? I had everything ready. I had everything set up. The strategy, everything. And now the fucking game is not working. What is wrong? I even have my steering wheel put on. The PC is reading it. Everything is okay. Why is it not working on the game? Why is the game not detecting it? I even went to the settings and it says that it's there. I unplugged and plugged it again. It still didn't work. Maybe OBS. Maybe OBS was fucking with it. Soon we will race, right? Yeah. So how was your day? Yeah. So I've heard. Yeah. Really? How so? That's so interesting. Later you can tell me more, okay? Now I'm gonna do the race, okay? Perfect. Gotcha. I'm about to end here. I'm about to finish. I honestly... I mean, this sometimes happens, right? Even in super high competitions. Alright, now my steering wheel works. Now my steering wheel works. There you go. Look at it. Now it works. Yippee. Alright. Last try. Here we go. Stop. It's not calibrated. The steering wheel is not calibrated. What? Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay, now. I'm done. I'm tired, boss. No traction control. Fuck it. Let's go. Alright. Now, for real. Okay? Now, for real. They say the third time is... Is this the third time? I hope it's the third time. Alright, this is the good one. This is the good one, guys. This is the good one. Trust. Corvette turned on me, man. Yeah, I broke too late. I know I did brake late. But look at my tires. If you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash. How I survived that? How did I survive that? How did I survive that? Guys, we're leading. We are leading the race. Want to be one. Madre mía. Want to be one. I'm getting out of there. I'm leaving them behind. Can I shut up? Can I shut up? Someday. This is always the same thing. Always the same thing. I can catch them up. I can catch them up. They're all in group still. I can still catch them up. They're fighting. They're gonna lose time. There's 4 wide, I think. I need to keep focused. Sliding, the car's still sliding. Here we're gonna lift. No brakes. Brake. Even too early. I think we even did it too early. So sliding. I swear, so slidey this car right now. We're 9th, so the last one in this category probably went to the pits. Yes. 47 seconds behind. Or had a crash, or actually went to the pit lane. Lift. Brake. Lift. Brake. Smoothly. Alright, right now we lost a huge advantage. We were obviously in first place. We started 4th. We were in first place. I missed out completely in turn 1. It almost happens in turn 1 actually. We'll I will just concentrate, fully concentrate in turn 1 and 2. But I think I really can catch up here. I went a little bit wide. We can do something about this. The GT3 category is still together. We're catching them up. We are. They're bigger, you see? The cars are bigger. Lap 3. I kinda hope they start fighting each other and roll like dominoes, you know, and put each other into the wall. So there's like 4 of us competing. But obviously it's not going to happen. The AI is actually competitive, not like me. Yeah, the Audi really doesn't like this section. Even more the exit. The Audi does not like that turn. Come on, baby. We can do this. It's like I'm catching them, but they are so fast. I think they're so fast in the straight. Honestly, they feel very fast in the straight. Are they faster than me? Let's check. 30.7, 31.0, 31.2. They're way faster on straight. On straight line speed. Why though? Why? Do they have less fuel than me? Maybe they're going in 6 laps of fuel? No, that wouldn't make that much of a difference. I think they're just faster in the straight because... Just because. There's something that I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's my car setup. It's got to be my setup. Well, one car pitting, one car pitting. Are they going short stints? If that's the case, I'm gonna win. if they're all going short stints. It's getting hot here in my room. Or maybe it's just me. Four more laps. Those are the McLarens. Target acquired. I don't want to lose time with them. Every lap I'm way faster. I just don't want to lose time. I want to do my own race now that I am catching up. What? Ooh. I blocked tires. Might have been the dirtier? Question mark? Yeah, no, they have better access than me, that's why. They are having way better access than me. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that. No damage though, no damage. I'm so sorry. What are brakes? What are they for? Hijo de... You see this guy? You got in my nose, man. Clown, get out. P6. Lap 5. He's catching me. It's faster in the straight. Way faster. Is that a 3 wide in front of me? Yo bro, you braked so late. What an overtake. I lose so much time in that turn. That is my weakness. The turn behind us. The chicane. I never got the use of it. Now I am just losing positions. What is going on? Alright, it's a slipstream. It's the slipstream. Everyone is super fast because of the slipstream. Keeping it civil. Let's be professional here. I got it on my right side. Let's destroy the tires, come on. Let's destroy these tires. What are brakes? Skip the turn, I think. No, okay, it's illegal, it's legal. That was legal. Come on, mommy. I'm sweating almost. My back is gonna be... Oof. I'm gonna need a cyber spine after this. No. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Lap 6. No, don't crash them! Crash! Rear suspension broken, I think? Yeah, it's the back of the car. Okay. I'm putting both of my hands on the steering wheel. Do not let it move left and right. I am just forcing it to stay steady. I think that's literally what happened to me earlier. I think it was a rear wheel spin. It might have been a rear wheel spin. That was terrible. Terrible to happen. I just hope the damage is fixable quickly. If we can quickly fix the damage, we're gonna have to do a very long stint after this. Quickly, mathematics. 6, 9. Right, so at lap 15 I'm gonna have to pit for the last stint. And 15... I'll be fine. I'll just refill the same amount. And... let's see where we finish, because I'm gonna finish this race, I don't care. I'm gonna finish this race. Still a long race to go, huh? A very long race to go still. No. No, I'm gonna just lose more time. I'm wasting more time. Blue flags, car coming. Hypercar's coming. Go, Aston, go! Box, box. Boxing. Come on, come on. It's impossible to drive this. Damage. Alright, now I can drink water. Alright, this is gonna be a very long stint. We just... technically we just decreased 1 lap, so it's fine. Oh no, well, 2 laps. 2 laps. Because we crossed the line now, I think. Or not yet. I don't know. Where was the crossing line? I don't remember. Okay, this might take a minute and a half. I need to focus, man. It was just a slim mistake. I just wheel spin on the curve. I just wheel spin on the curve. As long as I don't change nothing in the fuel, in the refueling, I'm gonna make it. Alright, that was not that bad. 1 minute of damage. It was just the rear. Cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. Turn the ship, Captain! Captain, turn the ship! Let's warden them up. Let's warden them up. Right, so we are last. But no mind. Look. The 7th in the GT3 category, the 7th in Medina, he is like 40 seconds behind the leader. Look at the map. Clean, no traffic. Smooth as F. We're gonna just cruise, do our race, no crash, and we are alone. I think this is actually nice. We lost 1 minute beating, yes. This is gonna cost a lot, yes, but anything can happen. People, listen to me. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That was the other side. Oh my god. Okay. So, nice weather in the game, right? I thought it was gonna be way worse. Honestly, with free practice actually, because I have free practice in qualifying in this championship, so I do everything without recording, obviously. And in the practice it was raining, and I was like, oh damn, bro. Hell no, please. Hell no. But whether you believe it or not, it's fine. Lap 15, we're gonna have to pit again. I have to increase 1 lap. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, people, we're fine. Cold tires, cold tires. I have to remind myself. Okay, that was too early. That was so early. I lost 5 seconds? Damn. We have many other good stops in this calendar still in this season of 24 lap championship. What I'm really excited for it's Suzuka. We also have the Japanese Grand Prix in the calendar. More ahead in the future we also have Daytona. It's a very good track and I really want to drive that 24 laps. It's gonna be a lot of action. We did Spa already, but I don't even remember it. In all honesty. Did we do Spa? I remember doing a Spa race. I don't know if I did it in this championship yet. Anyway, I'm not at the best situation right now to remember stuff, as I said in the beginning. I'm not at full capacity in my brain at the moment, but I don't want to delay this race anymore. I want to get done with this. Because on the other side of the channel, the F1 Season 2 SNK Team Season 2 started already. Might in the future start live streaming it instead of editing it, but I don't know. I think the people will not watch it. And I think I'm happy with the format already that I do with the music and all that. I think I do have a lot of fun editing it. I think it's more entertaining watching it. Either way, I don't have people watching it in the live stream, so just like the way it is, I think it's what works. It's what attracts people. It's what makes people subscribe. It's what the people are clicking for. I think they're great videos. They're not the best, obviously. I just do it for fun. I just do it also for archiving memories. So more than anything else is for me, but also I really like that people like it and watch it. There's a video that has like over 1,000 views, and I'm like, wow. But people just, yeah. And I might as well. I'm having a lot of fun and everything, but I might as well one day just stop uploading videos. Because of reasons, real life, time, and all that. I really like archiving memories and editing videos and such, but I might really, you know, am I really spending my time in the right thing? In a way, yes, because I enjoy it. But on another side, it stresses me in a way. I mean, everything stresses me lately. I'm 1 minute behind. P9 and P8 are fighting each other. Oh my god. Are we already here? Oh my god, I don't even remember doing the last lap. The previous lap. That's good. Lap 9, let's go. There's 14 laps to go. Oh my god, okay. I gotta be careful now. Last warning. I have to be careful. Le Mans finally is starting this month. Yippee! A lot of stuff is happening this month actually. April 2026, it's loaded. Oh my god, just like me on the wall. There we go, more time lost. Let's go. 4s. 5. Maybe. Anyway. What am I saying? Ah, yeah. April is full of stuff. So there's no Formula 1, there's no MotoGP, but the Starfield update. I'm gonna get Crimson Desert this month. So probably I'm gonna disappear for a while on the channel because I'm gonna enjoy my time on single player Crimson Desert. What else? WEC. I think WEC is really cool to have during this month. It's a 6-hour race. Actually, it was first round in the championship of this Automobilista Endurance Series. And I like Imola. I like picking a bunch of cars like a GT3 Sarthe cars, and this is literally what you get in WEC. Oh my god. It's literally what you get in WEC, so I think it's something really cool. And something that everyone should watch, including you listening to me right now. So watch WEC. Why? High competition. Demanding pace. Constant pushing to the edge. Not like in F1. In Formula 1. I love Formula 1, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love Formula 1. I have a problem with Formula 1. My life breathes Formula 1. Since I started watching Formula 1, years are not years for me, they are seasons. But comparing endurance with Formula 1, Formula 1 is a chess game. It's all about the end game. It's all about it here and there, right? I even have like 200 hours in F1 Manager. I love Formula 1. I love the story in Formula 1. I love the everything related to it. But in GT or endurance, you're pushing 2 times harder than in Formula 1. In qualifying, yeah, like wow, even before 2026, of course. But it's just another thing. It's just these people are brutal. GT drivers or hypercar drivers, they're brutal. You should just watch on boards of qualifying sessions, or even like in the middle of a stint of the race. That's incredible stuff. That's why I wish that WEC will go to Nürburgring, at least to the track side, not the Nordschleife. I mean, I wish, but you know, it will be good. It will be very cool. I think also for fans if they go to the Nürburgring, because a hypercar cruising through there, oh my god, that's got to be so cool, you know? So cool. Five more laps until pitting again. I'm also thinking about doing other type of championships in Automobilista, because I got the 24 lap, right, with the GTs and hypercars mixed, like if it's WEC, like WEC simulation. But I have other type of tracks and stuff that a hypercars will not fit, so what if I do just a GT3 championship of 22 cars, full flat out, through all type of courses and circuits, and just GTs, you know, like a bunch of GTs just fighting each other. I think that will be a very good other, like a side series from Automobilista. Less laps, like maybe 12 laps, like half of this, through like shorter tracks to have a good time, you know, like actually having a lot of fun. Just a bunch of GT3s. I think that will be very good to do, very good to try. Also, I'm doing the 5 lap car tests as well, like uploading every now and then videos of this game. We're doing different tracks, different cars, different stuff, and I really do enjoy it. I crash a lot, mate, because you have to really get used to these tracks, to these cars, and I crash a lot, honestly. But it's part of the learning, right? And that's why you have to dedicate time and all of that. Oh my god, it's getting hot there. It's getting hot. I'm about to take off my pants, honestly. I'm not joking. I'm about to take off my pants. It's getting really hot here. Spring at this point, it's the summer prologue because it's so warm. It's so warm. We're very far away still from the competition because of the 1 minute pit stop. Is our race already just done? I mean, if there's any major incident in the, up ahead, might have a chance to have P9, but I think we're pretty much settled. But let's remember that last position still gives a point, so it's worth finishing the race. Always worth finishing the race. That's why I did that. It encourages me to at least not give up. Come on, man. Just finish this, you know? Type of thing. Always finish it. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. The other day this happened to me. I think I was playing poker with some friends. And I had a... the other cards were amazing. And I just only had a pair of shoes. Okay? I had a pair of shoes. That's it. The other thing was garbage. And there was an ace, there was a queen, and everyone was like betting very low. Everyone was betting so low. Like almost no money, like 20. Like 20 cents. 20 bucks, whatever. They were betting so low. And I raced. And I said, you never know. And the guys started folding. And another one raced. And I raced his race. We revealed another card. And there was like a good one. Right? But I didn't have nothing related to that. He could have a fucking full house at that point. And I will lose hard. But I raced. And I said, you never know. And he folded. And I revealed. And I had a pair of tubes. And the other guy had like garbage as well. And I said, you never know. I know. I think he could have won me. I think he had like not a flush, but it was something like that, like some kind of combo. But he folded. He folded. And I won with a pair of chips. And I said, you never know. So here I am. Last position, 1 minute behind the guy in front of me. But you never know. I'm not encouraging gambling. I am just saying, even if you have shit, even if you don't have nothing, just try. You have nothing to lose. Depending, okay? If you're thinking about skydiving with a parachute or without a parachute or something like that, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're thinking about doing stuff that will harm you, don't do that. That, take off. You never know. No. It doesn't work there. I'm just only talking about nice stuff, like having fun stuff, you know? Like asking that girl that you like. Asking her out. You never know. You never know. another topic. Why the F1 community is so goddamn toxic, bro? You almost cannot have a proper conversation with an F1 fan at this point, honestly. After all that happened since 2024 with Lando and Max, and then crashing into each other and all that, I understand. Look, I really like Max, but bro, he crossed the line a couple of times. Max in 2024, he treated Lando like the kid in first grade that looks like a nerd. That's literally how Max treated Lando. Like, the pushing out of Mexico in 2024? No. I'm sorry, Max. No. The incident with George Russell in Spain in 2025? No, Max. Look, I love you, dude. But nah, that's not okay. That's not okay. I actually got so mad that day. Even more because he got the penalty and everything and all of that. He just went down, 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 down. And I just put my hands on my head saying like, what are you doing, Max? What are you doing? What are you doing? But well, but people are so annoying. People are so aggressive. I would say the word is aggressive. Yeah. People nowadays saying anything that is motorsport related. If someone that it's better than you because they don't watch F1 and they watch NASCAR, and they say, bro, you decided to watch the most boring sport in the world, right? And this guy is telling that in my face, and I'm like, that is your opinion, right? I'm not. That's your opinion. That's it. But people keep going and keep trying to rage bait you, and try to pull the thing out, you know, and trying to just have it like complaining about what you like. Bro, leave me alone. I decided to watch this because I like it. If you're the kind of guy who watches the TikTok and then gets someone else's opinion, you have their opinion and go forward with that opinion because now it's theirs, because they inheriting it like a sponge. Bro, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you. The same people that at the first minute that I am talking about F1 with this person who also likes F1 and I'm like smiling and saying like, oh yeah, let's go, someone to talk with about F1. And they say, do you like Max Verstappen? And I am like, oh my god, here we go. Yes, I like Max Verstappen. He puts the middle finger out and says, fuck you. Okay, thank you, I guess. Like, bro, this is not the Republic and the CSI, like from Star Wars. This is not the Helldivers and the Automatons. This is not a faction, bro. This is who you're supporting because you like, right? I don't go insulting everyone who likes Lando Norris or Oscar Piastri or Esteban Ocon or anything like that. If you like this driver, good for you. Even I met someone who doesn't watch Formula 1 anymore, and their favorite F1 driver was Jolyon Palmer. Jolyon Palmer. And I said, wow, you know, it's like that's not even like the Latifi fans. It's even more rare. Someone being a Jolyon Palmer fan. Wow, you know, like hands down for you. You're a gentleman. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's literally true gentleman. Because what they did to Jolyon Palmer was so unforgivable. I'm happy that he's still with F1 and now being like a commentator and everything. And he actually does his job very well. But what happened to him was so unfortunate. Because Renault also did not care about him at all. Right, and Renault was not even a good car at that time, so he made Jolyon Palmer look bad. Also, yeah, Jolyon Palmer was not the best driver in the world. I'm not saying that he was a promise or whatever. But he was a solid driver. It's the same like with Nico Hülkenberg. Nico Hülkenberg, he finally got his podium in a Sauber and all that, but because he had the chance, right? What happened in Silverstone 2025 was actually something super rare. That you will never see that again in your life. Again, like, it's all about chances and the opportunities you can have. And Jolyon Palmer, at that time, with that time in Renault, in that team, you're not gonna have something like that. You're not gonna have any chances for something great, right? People will remember you for this, for that, or for being all the time in the back of your head, or because you didn't finish qualifying or whatever. And that's on the team. It's on the team. That's why the team, it's a team sport, right? Because the driver is not just there with a rocket and just driving bad because they're slow in the street. No, it's because the car it's effed. Oh, I almost crashed again in the second place. I'm not gonna touch that thing. Anyway, but yeah, you know, I am not gonna. I'm even like applauding this guy for being a Julian Palmer fan instead of saying like, oh, but your driver was shit. That's why he's not in F1 anymore. You know, that is the fucking difference. That is the fucking difference of being someone who cares and exchanges. Right? That's why we are having a conversation. Remember that we are both Formula 1 fans and we're having this conversation because of this topic that we have in common. And it's actually, nowadays it's less rare, but an actual F1 fan, you know, it's like, that is so rare to have. You know? And that's the truth, that's the truth. But people just decide to confront each other, to fight each other, to complain about what the other person likes or what the other person does. Like, calm down, bro. No, calm down. We are talking about this because it's something that we both like. Chill. Chill. Is that hard to chill? Hypercar coming. Flashing lights. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Hey, is the Lamborghini? Congrats, bro. You're P1. Go, go, go win the race. There you go. Ah, there's a Aston Martin. The green Aston Martin? Is the green Aston Martin? Where's the possible? Pass me already. Pass me already. Anyways, yeah, people are just too violent, I'll say. People are so violent. It's also, again, with the video games, right? The people that fight each other because of the games that they play. Oh, you played the finals. And the other guy, oh, you played Valorant. And, oh, you played League. Oh, but you play CS. Bro. Like, can we just be nice? That's actually a genuine question that I have. Can we be nice? Can people be nice? It's too much to ask. Why is everyone so violent? Why is everyone so annoying? And then you ask this question to this kind of people, and they will give you the cringe TikTok evil smile, saying like, because I like it. Bro, that's why you don't have friends. That's why people don't text you on the midnight and say, hey bro, how are you? It's been long since we don't talk. That's why people don't talk to you like that. Because no one fucking wants to talk to you. Because you're that annoying guy who's always looking for a fight and then cries about because you don't get bitches. Bro. It is actually the fucking truth. What about being a little bit more nice? Not even for the others, but for yourself, you know? To have more chances in life. To find someone who will love you, and will respect you, and will listen to you. Or a friend who will be always there for you, and wants to share time with you. Right? What about that? Be nice. Okay, I just got lapped 2 times. You're gonna decrease laps, 2 laps of fuel. Or am I lapped 1 time? Yeah, 8 minutes from the leader. That means that I am 2 times lapped. So next lap I will pit. 2 laps less of fuel. And actually this is something I really enjoy. Like, from the outside, from the perspective, you look for me from the door entering from my room, you're gonna see me like this. And it's like, you're wasting your life, you're wasting your time. What else am I gonna go do? Like, I have nothing better to do right now at the moment, and this is what I enjoy, this is what I like, this is what I want, right? So do what you want, bro. People should do what they feel like. If you want to sit and watch TV, yeah, please don't do that. Do it if you want. Yeah, please don't do that. Just do things that you enjoy. I'm actually, right now, lately I've been having a lot of issues in real life, right? And also, I had to go to the doctor, bro, because I'm actually reaching my limit. I am actually reaching my limit. I don't have to, it's raining. It's raining, guys. Anyway, I even had to go to the hospital to like emergencies because I've been having this pain in my chest for days, and they tell me, oh, I was confused. I was like, is something wrong with my lungs? Is something of my muscles? And they checked on me. They did like a tag and everything. They put the things around my chest and my torso, and they checked the staples. They saw my pulse, and they say, it seems that you are very stressed. It seems that you are having things related to anxiety. And that reminds you of that sometimes when you lie to yourself so much, you don't even know what is going on with you. You lie to yourself constantly. At a point that it's like you are not yourself anymore, you're just an autopilot inside of the shop. Let's just stay out one more lap. Let's see if the rain comes down. If not, I will change to wet tires. I'm gonna do one more lap. Might be the end. Anyway, just gotta be careful. Yeah, you know, just people take care. This is what I have to say. People, you have to take care of yourselves. Be honest to yourselves. And when someone says that they can listen, take that and speak. If it's too personal and you feel ashamed of opening about some certain stuff, then yeah, you should not say it and maybe wait for more appropriate time, or maybe that's just me because I've been doing that all this time. You didn't open up. Open up to people. Be honest. Don't hide. Been doing that all this time. And I regret it. This actually... This might be even putting me in an early grave. You know? So do take care of yourselves. I'm just talking about anything. There's no one in the live stream. So I might as well just spill the beans. Say things that I will never say to someone. I'm stupid like that. I feel ashamed of opening up. I feel like it's wrong. This is the way that I've been always going through my life. And every time I opened up, I ended up regretting it. Because things will go south, or I will just be pointed at, or make myself feel like a fool. And people will talk back to me like a fool. Makes me even say, damn, why did I even speak? Why did I even say nothing? So always try to open up when people wants to actually listen and take care of you. Because if you do it to anyone, either they will not listen, they will not help you. Because the people who don't want to listen, they will not help you. Choose the right moment, choose the right thing. Shit, just have a psychologist or something, make an appointment or something. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. It's been... Before yesterday is when I went to the hospital. Yesterday I've been in chilling. And today I'm just here. My chest keeps hurting now. Sometimes more than other times. It's raining heavier. Box. People are not pitting. I honestly think this rain is just gonna get worse. Seven laps, wet tires. Almost drifting in the pit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I love racing. This is the best coping mechanism ever. The best. Well, here we go. Whoa, calm down. Do I have wet tires? Are these wet tires? Yeah, they are. It's raining very hard. Hey! You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Might this be the holy moment? How much time are we gonna pick up now? While everyone is suffering right now in the wet conditions with the dry tires. And I am probably right now the only one with the wet tires. Everyone is pitting now. But look at, imagine all the time that I'm saving right now that they've been driving with dry tires in these conditions. They basically have done one lap on these conditions. I'm gonna crash. They basically have done one lap in these conditions with the dry tire. I probably have catched up so much time and still up. I need a perfect lap right now. I am so done. I'm so cooked, honestly. Why am I trying to lie? Well, it is myself. This is the last stint, by the way, guys. This is the last stint. Hopefully it's gonna rain for the rest of the session. No fuel. Can I do this on a straight instead of here? I'm wasting so much time right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 what happened? Audi moment, I guess. Bro, I am having to go to the throttle with my toe. Like a ballerina. With my toes. Let's see how far. Oh, we lost a minute, dude. Did that spin? I lost. Yeah, I'm under a minute. The grass mine. Oh my god. Maybe that's what happened earlier? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go medium. Medium full. Medium fuel. Bro, I am losing hard. No one watches this anyway. But I am having fun. thinking about life. Spacing out. I'm not okay. My life isn't. My future is uncertain. Worry after worry after worry. No one watches this anyway, so I can speak up. But I'm afraid of my life and what it's about to be in the future. And if I am already having these issues of anxiety, I just might be even in the future may even have heart problems if I keep like this. Life, it's unfortunate. I never had luck. Probably luck doesn't exist. And I think this medication also makes me have a lot of emotional swings, honestly. Side effects are terrible. So I'm not very stable at the moment with my car. So if in a near future I stop uploading content, if you're listening to this, pray for me. That's all I ask you. To whoever is listening to this right now, pray for me. It's so fucking hot in my room. Gonna have to pull out the fan.